Hi, uh, this is a video for assignment 1. My name is Haosen Zhang. The first is since head emulator setup and configuration. So the setup method is uh, the first step is sudo apt get update, and I I have already updated, so just do the second step. Install the SysEmu tools and Python 3 SysEmu. You can see I have already downloaded the Python 3 SysEmu lab and the SysEmu tool. The SysEmu tool is the Sys environment emulator, and the Python SysEmu is the SysEmu lab based on Python 3. And also we have to install the Flask, but I have already installed, so just skip this step. And the architecture. So the architecture is the monitor is the server end, is a back end, and the HTML data HTML is the front end, the web interface. So when we turn on the backend, you can see the backend has turned on. The backend has turned on and is running on the 127.5000 portal. You can see it's loading temperature. So the architecture is when we run this server set Python file, and it will run on this host and the portal 5000. When we input this URI in the browser, it will give us the client will have a get a request for the path, so the server will return the path under the home function. So the server return HTML data to the front end, to the client. And what's going on in the client side? So we update the humidity data and temperature data by fetch this path temperature and this path humidity. So when it fetch humidity and temperature, the server will return a JSON file including temperature and warnings. So the front end will update the message including temperature or humidity, and also warnings on the web interface, just right there. So I run this by fetch data function. So so the fetch humidity data will run after fetch temperature data about 8 seconds. Delay for 8 seconds. So I choose to run fetch data every 6 seconds to make sure the temperature data and humidity data won't run at the same time and display the wrong message, showing the wrong message on the emulator. You can see we have the warning both on the server side and on the front end. It's very clear. So when the temperature over 40 degree, it will show the warning, and when the humidity over 90%, it will show the warning both on the emulator and on the temperature monitor web interface. So to make sure it won't show wrong message when both temperature over 40 and the humidity over 97, it will show high temp and humidity. High temp and high humidity. That's because of I use this method to make sure it won't show the message at the same time, and also here to show that high temp and high humidity when temperature over 40 and humidity over 90. Here I want to show you the error handling. So when temperature over 100, it will raise an error loading temperature data both on the front end and the back end. Received implausible data values. So when the server won't return data to the front end, it will also show the error data. So you can see error loading temperature data and error loading humidity data at the same time. Okay, thank you, that's all.